The last time she and I had you know what was in August because she decided to start following Christianity again. Welcome back to They Did What, your source for the internet's craziest, most entertaining stories where I go over them, analyze them, and most certainly make fun of them. Today, going to go over a story titled, Today I effed up by showing my girlfriend the recording of her cheating on me. And guys, this story is all about a guy. He is 17 years old, and he's going to share his story about how he discovered there was a lot of suspicious activity going on with his girlfriend he's had for 2 years. She's 19 years old, so 2 years older than him. She's obviously college level. He's high school. Things haven't been going too well in the relationship, right? A lot of suspicious activity, a lot of BS, and he could tell something was up. And you're going to see here in this story, guys, that one thing leads to another. And one day he was out recording her at a soccer game. She didn't know he was there. And at the end of the game, he was still recording her. And she went up to some dude, started making out with him. And that confirmed his suspicions. And eventually he presents this to her. And she has a meltdown. And not only a meltdown in front of him, but also on social media, Facebook. And you're going to see the whole aftermath here. And he wonders if he made a mistake, if he effed up, which I'll share my opinions about this along the way. But it never ceases to amaze me, these types of stories here, and how the guy doesn't do anything wrong, the girl's in the wrong, and he's made out to be the bad guy. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to jump right into it. He says here, I am a 17-year-old male, and my girlfriend is 19-year-old female. And we've been dating for 2 years. Although we've been dating for this long, her family doesn't have a single clue about me because they are very anti-anyone who isn't white. And I'm Taiwanese. Well, there's a giant red flag there. I mean, why would you want to be involved with a girl that comes from a family like that? And 2 years, he hasn't met her family? Maybe it's possible she has another boyfriend. Ever think about that? But he's young, so he can get a pass on some things because we were all clueless guys when we were teenagers. I suspected she was cheating on me when I found a used pregnancy test in her trash last month. The last time she and I had you know what was in August because she decided to start following Christianity again. Or whatever. I respected that. What a load of crap. Basically, I don't want to hook up with you anymore because I found God again at 19 years old. But I'll still keep you around to buy me things and take me out and be there to listen to me and all my problems when I want to talk to somebody. And unfortunately, this guy, clueless as he is, goes along with this. You should never do that, guys. When I confronted her about the test, she told me that it was her friends. Of course, she said it's her friends. Why would she ever think that he would inquire that it'd be about her? I still had suspicions, but I wasn't going to accuse her of anything, so I said, okay. Fast forward to yesterday, she had a soccer match that I wasn't invited to, but because I'm still non-existent in her family, obviously in the virus, I attended it, but I sat in my car. This guy's, he's pee-whipped. I tried my best to get everything on camera. The game ended and I watched her walk away towards her family. They were all hugging. Then some guy walks towards her and they hug as well, and start kissing. I was shocked and started filming. I wanted to confront them while I had the chance, but I honestly felt like I couldn't move. I was just hurt and I was crying while driving home. That sucks, man. You know, it's these types of things that happen to young guys as teens that really make them wake up and see things differently. It's like we all got to go through it at some point, you know? I do what I do, especially on my other channel, Strong Successful Male, to help guys learn at an early age, but a lot of guys got to learn the hard way. I guess she didn't find Christianity after all. Fast forward to today. She comes over talking about her win. I told her I was actually there and I had it on camera and that I wanted to show her. I pull out my phone and said, but wait, I want to skip to the end. You'll like it. And I show her the video of her kissing that guy. I watched her smile drop and go into shock. She kept repeating my name and trying to apologize, but I told her to leave. Good for you, man. This is a boss move. Making her see that video and telling her to get the hell out. She refused, but my mom, who was in the kitchen, who I told everything, came out telling her to leave, but in a louder tone than I used. So his family knows about her, but her family doesn't know about him. Good for his mom. A couple hours later, she's on Facebook posting alarming things, and people kept asking her if she was okay. 2 unknown numbers texted me about how wrong I was, and how if she does something to herself, it'll be my fault. Feeling bad, I tried to reach out, but I didn't get a response. She was still active online, though. Yeah, I think I effed up. No, you didn't. She's the one that effed up, but they're twisting it around on you. And because this guy's young, he obviously doesn't know any better how girls will twist things around and make guys to be the villains. She's the one that was cheating on him. I'm sure that pregnancy test was as a result of her fooling around with some dude. And she didn't give up sex for Christianity. That was a load of crap. And then he caught her red-handed. It's not like he put the video up on social media for the world to see. He just showed her. But she, of course, is using this as an opportunity to get a lot of attention. And again, nowadays, people have to go on social media and cry and complain about the woes in their lives to get attention. It's ridiculous. And then, of course, like clockwork, her friends start texting. And that's the thing nowadays, that a guy does something to his girlfriend, they have a dispute or argument, whatever the reason is, and then her friends start contacting him and bitch bombing him, essentially. And I tell any guy in that situation pretty much to tell him to F off. So no, this guy didn't F up. She's the one that cheated. She's the one that lied and all that. She's the one that started this whole drama fest. She's not going to do anything to herself. And let's just say she did. Well, that's her damn choice, okay? This guy is not going to be held accountable. He's not going to jail or anything like that. Now, real quick, I got some comments here from different dudes around the world showing support for this guy and letting him know he didn't do anything wrong. One guy says, "Man, you're an absolute boss for that. That was smart and such a classy way of confronting a cheater. She is being emotionally abusive and manipulative now to make you feel bad. Those unknown numbers are her friends who she twisted the story for so they could attack you. Lucky for you, you've got your proof on video. Not your fault, bro. It's her. F up." Another guy says here, he says, "You're the highest voted comment, so I'm going to hijack you here to talk to the OP. As a ending your life survivor," I got to speak in code because it's YouTube and they're sensitive about these things, "someone whose family member had offed themselves, I can tell you without a doubt that there is nothing that you could possibly do to push her to off herself. It's very unlikely that she would do anything, but if she were to, there would have to be something else going on in the background. Taking your own life is such an absolute decision. It takes a lot of stress and pressure, and it isn't something that just makes sense all of a sudden to a completely rational and happy/satisfied person. It's very easy to put blame on yourself with threats like this, but you have nothing to do with it." Yeah. Again, if he posted this on social media for the whole world to see, then one could argue that she has a case to assign blame on him. But for him just showing her, no. He called her out on her bullshit. That's what he did, and she didn't like it and wanted attention. Another guy says, "This girl is trash. Also, side note, are you sure her family is racist? Have you met them? Or are you just believing that's what she said? Maybe that is just a way of keeping two guys at once." That's what I thought. Had one guy completely out of the loop while making her family believe she had just one boyfriend. And the last comment here says, "Seriously, don't let her or anyone else make you feel guilty over this. She is the one who cheated. She's the one who kept you a secret from her family, and ultimately, she's the one who has to live with the consequences of her decision, not you. Like everyone else said, you handled this absolutely the best way possible, given the circumstances. And any reaction she has to this is her fault, not yours." Exactly. What this young guy needs, unfortunately he doesn't have, is like an older brother or an older male cousin or some older experienced male influence to teach him these things. But he obviously doesn't. Who knows, his dad could be weak. I don't know what the situation is, but a lot of young guys just don't have that. And that's why it's so important to have that male role model that has been around the block, gets these things, and for the younger guys to listen to them. But also in today's woke world, guys don't ever want to, they're being conditioned to think that the guys are all bad and the gals are all angels. And let's be honest here, it's quite the opposite. I'm not saying there aren't bad guys out there, but anyhow, this guy handled it great, and it's not effed up, and it's not his fault, and she's just being a drama queen, looking for an excuse to get attention, because, as we all know, last time I checked, girls like attention and validation. They love the drama. So pretty much block her friends. Tell anybody gives you a hard time, tell them to F off, end of story. You did the right thing. Now it's time to move on, work on yourself, really use this hard lesson this hard experience as a good lesson to see the things as they are. Not how you want them to be, but as they are, and eventually move forward and not get into that same trap again. And don't give this girl the time of day. All right, guys, that is it for today. Be sure to comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Let this guy know in the comment section. I mean, if he happens to see this video, they did the right thing. Let them know what you think about this. And also, guys, you come across a really entertaining story, one you think would be good for this channel, by all means, email it to me, strongsuccessfulmale@gmail.com. And just give me some time to get to it because I get a lot of these emails all the time. And be sure to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time.